Hi guys, today I would like to introduce you to Erik Gallant. He is one of the main organizers for a march that's been organized that's called the Million Lost Children March, and it's taken place this weekend, March 18th at 9 a.m. in Washington, D.C. Thank you so much for being with us, Erik. I really appreciate you being here. I really want to get the word out and encourage everybody to go. Can you tell us a little bit about this?
Yeah, the demonstrations in March itself, we're seeking justice and an investigation um, into a lot of these questions surrounding these people that the WikiLeaks have exposed as being potentially involved in child sex trafficking. Um, I think most of the people who watch you guys' channel know a lot of the details surrounding that, so I don't feel like I really need to kind of hash through all of it.
Right.
But it's clear that when these people end up being given a soapbox on national television or in the Washington Post to try to discredit any kind of scrutiny against them, there's a problem there. There's a huge problem. The press isn't answering or asking the questions that need to be asked, and so we're going there to show our support for the people who may be in government or in media who want to scrutinize this issue and try to bring some light into this issue for all of us who are very concerned as it deals with innocent children being victimized and tormented primarily, but then also that it's being used to compromise elected officials, to bring forth an agenda that's, I don't feel is good for anybody except for the people who are, in power.
Right, right. So this march is to bring awareness, and are you asking for an investigation? What is it?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
And I know Perry Reynolds also has been helping you organize this. We tried to get him on here with us, and we were having too many technical difficulties. So again, my apologies go out to Perry because I know he's been a big help in this. So what led up to you guys deciding to organize a march?
Basically, just public outcry, doing my own research. I always check out the comment sections of videos I watch just to kind of get a pulse on how people are feeling. And I just saw this huge outpouring of people disgusted that so many other protests are going on about these other issues when this way more horrific issue is in front of us. And it almost seems like the other protests are a means to distract from this issue in a way. So I just reached out to another person that had posted a desire to want to start a march about this or a protest about this, and asked her if she'd like to help me start one, and she said yes, and really it just kind of snowballed from there.
And have either one of you ever done marches or organized something like this before?
I have not. She has not, but I was in almost immediate contact with others who have organized a right to life protest in Colorado that was successful, and then also I believe Perry mentioned he was involved with some protests too.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. Okay, so tell everybody where it's going to be and the time. Again, let's reiterate that.
Okay, we're going to be meeting in front of Beyond Borders in Washington, D.C. It's located at 5016 Connecticut Avenue Northwest, and directly across the street from Comet Ping Pong and Besta Pizza.
Oh.
And we're going to be meeting there at 9 a.m. We'll be demonstrating there for roughly 2.5 hours before we start organizing to start our march. We're then going to march to the White House ellipse. It's approximately a 5-mile march, so it's no short march.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can gain crowd size on our way to the ellipse is what we're hoping, and just um, kind of cause a spectacle in a big group of people marching down the street. People like to see what that's all about, and there's a lot of people marching for a certain cause. It intrigues people as to what that's about. So I'm hoping to spread awareness that way, and hopefully get the attention of some of our elected representatives that will go to bat and try to bring justice for us all.
Yes, awesome. So if you get video and stuff like that, if you could, give us some of that video, we'll be happy to put that on the program also. Do you have any speakers lined up?
Yes, actually, author and survivor of child sexual abuse and child sex trafficking, Barbara Maya has committed to speak. And we also had Becky Percy, who was going to be coming to speak, but because of issues surrounding her immigration status, she's no longer going to be able to attend. So we're still reaching out to other people. I'm hoping to hear back from some other people that I've already reached out to in regards to having more speakers, and also have been in contact with the organizer for the protest on the 25th,
Right.
Neil Wolf, who intends to be at the protest on the 18th as well.
Okay.
I'm not sure if he's going to want to speak there, but he's more than welcome to do so if he wants.
Okay. Yeah. And I was going to also bring up that there is going to be another march on March 25th. Will you go ahead and tell us about that one as well?
It's basically I think for the same cause as ours, and we're trying to synergize both protests to gain maximum impact. Theirs is going to be held at Lafayette Park in Washington, D.C. on March 25th, and I believe they're meeting at 11 a.m. there.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure exactly who they're going to have speaking there. I've heard rumors, but I don't know for a fact, so I don't want to really speak to that.
Okay, great. And okay, so you're going to be meeting right across from Comet Ping Pong, and you're in Washington, D.C., where it's like that's going to be the heart of the people that want to turn their eye to this. So, besides that obvious challenge, what other challenges do you think you may face with this?
Well, we expect the full array of resistance really from these people. We know that their tactics. We know that they like to kind of hijack people's demonstrations that are trying to expose them, and so we're going to be very vigilant about that. There's going to be march marshals that will have two-way radios, and definitely be informing everybody to remain vigilant as far as people getting out of hand or people acting a fool and trying to discredit what we're there to do. As far as my part of it goes, I intend to instruct everybody to be as respectful as possible to the area and community that we're going to be in, without and not give reason for anybody to try to knock what we're there to do.
Absolutely.
We're not there. Yeah, we're not there. This isn't a political protest in the sense that we're in support of one party or another. Myself personally, I understand how this is actually, not a partisan issue, and there are people involved on both sides of the aisle.
Oh yeah.
And we want all of them busted and brought to justice for their crimes.
Yeah, this is a whole human rights issue. Definitely, everybody should respect this. Okay, so what can people do to help?
Right now, spreading the word to help is huge. We're still shy of our goal for funding for the march, but in a pinch, I feel like we can still be you know, just as effective. We might not be as, you know, comfy as we could be, but that's fine. We're not there for comfort. We're there actually for sacrifice and to lay it on the line for a greater, you know, greater good.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I really respect you guys for doing this, for bringing all this to light. Anything that we can do to raise awareness, like you said, we really have to stay vigilant on this, and we have to push and push and push, because otherwise, I'm afraid nothing would be done. So, thank you very much for your work on this. And
Oh, you're welcome.
yeah, anything else that you want to say or add to it?
Um, I guess just that, you know, if anybody out there is willing and able to come show your support or show your support anyway, even if it's, you know, just spreading the word online about it and trying to get people down there or trying to get people to donate to my GoFundMe page so that
Right.
we can have some of the equipment that we're going to need for the demonstration. That'd be great, but, you know, prayers also are huge. You know, we want your prayers. We're going to need your prayers. We're going into the belly of the beast,
Yeah.
and we're going to be facing some of the sickest evil that this planet has to offer. So that's huge.
Yes, and yeah, the GoFundMe page. I'm going to have that link at the bottom, as well as a few other links, and I'll put all of the information down in the description as well. Erik, thank you very much for joining us. I'm going to get this out to all of our viewers. I'll do a web page on the site also, and put it out on all social media. And I would ask everybody else to do the same. Help us get the awareness up. Thank you for being with us, Erik.
Yeah, thank you, Angie.